Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up an AI chatbot in under 30 minutes. My name is Rezan Levandovich. I'm the founder of Xillionaire HQ, and I've been doing marketing for the last 12 years, and so learning how to utilize AI in your marketing efforts is so valuable. And I think sometimes we get so overwhelmed by the amount of AI that has been coming out and how we can use it and which one is better. But I wanted to create this video specifically for those who just want to set something up very quickly. They're tired of looking at a million different options. They just want to do it right now and today. So, with that being said, let's jump in. So, first things first is really what are the steps to setting up an AI chatbot, right? Well, first, we need some sort of tool that can integrate with ChatGPT and be able to respond when someone messages. And number two, we need to train the AI chatbot to speak like the business, to have the brain of what the business is all about, to really understand the services and the actual products that you're selling. Number three is we're going to create a chat widget that we're going to then embed onto the website. So, starting with the actual tool. So, the tool of choice in this case is GoHighLevel. The reason I chose it is because one, it's extremely affordable for small businesses. And number two is it's an all-in-one software. So if you like the AI chatbot, you can also implement some of the other features and be able to cancel your other subscriptions if necessary, right? So for example, if you're doing email, SMS marketing, and you're already paying on another platform, you can transfer everything over to GoHighLevel and be able to just pay that one monthly fee instead of having 5 different tools that you're using. So the plan starts at $97 a month, which pretty much most small businesses will start here, unless you have multiple locations. Then you may need to upgrade to 197 or 297. So the next thing is the AI chatbot, and so that's going to cost you around 2 cents per response. And generally, the settings that I like to put are 10 responses per conversation. And so you're going to be spending about, let's say, 20 cents per conversation plus the additional $97 a month. So total cost of implementing this kind of chatbot is about $150 a month if you have a lot of volume. Let's say 100, 200, or 300 chats every month. Then that's going to look like about $150 to $200 per month. So with that being said, the next steps are to really sign up for the account. So I've dropped a link for your 14-day free trial. If you use my affiliate link, I'm happy to jump on a free call, 30 minutes, to give you any sort of feedback, suggestions around how to use GoHighLevel, or you want to do some sort of marketing and you have some questions. So let me know. I put the link below. But once you sign up for the account, you just want to set up a sub account. You want to add a snapshot, and then you want to go to the settings. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen now to show you exactly how we want to go ahead and set up that AI chatbot, which are going to be these 4 elements: the bot settings, the bot goals, the training, and the testing. So let's go ahead and jump in to the tool here, which is GoHighLevel. And I'm in the settings here, and I want to make sure to go to Conversation AI V2. This is the newer version of the AI chatbot. So you want to go here. This is going to be the best place to start. So have a chatbot here already. You can go and click Edit, or go ahead and create a bot. When you click Create, it's going to ask you for all of these settings. We want to start with the bot settings, and we're going to go ahead and first name the bot. And this is going to most likely be more of a general support bot, which is going to go on your website and answer more common questions that you have. But it could also book calls and meetings for you as well. So It all depends on the purpose that you want to use it for. Next, you want to select your communication channels where the AI chatbot will be located and communicating. And in this case, I put live chat. So we're going to be implementing a chat widget, which have two options: the SMS chat, if you don't want it to be live and you want them to just provide their information, and then it starts to send them text messages. If you want to go that route, or if you want to go the live chat route, which is directly through your website, it's going to go ahead and start responding right away. So we're going to go ahead and use the live chat option here, but you can select SMS, Instagram, Facebook, and you could do those all if you want to, which is really helpful. In this case, we're going to X those out, and then we're going to talk about the bot status. Do we want to have the suggestive mode on or the autopilot? If you want it to run on its own without you having to do any sort of manual work, then you want to click autopilot. If you want to be able to review what messages before they get sent out by the AI, then you want to click suggestive. And this is what this is going to do, is it's going to allow whoever's managing your, let's say, DMs or conversations, they're going to be able to select some of the AI chatbot answers that it creates and then be able to send it out much faster than if they had to manually create it themselves. So you can go ahead and select suggestive or autopilot. And then once we scroll down, we want to set the autopilot mode settings. I would recommend, if you want it to seem more like a human responding, then you want to set it to at least 30 seconds up to 5 minutes. But if you don't mind that the person thinks it's an AI, or you want to position it as an AI chatbot, then you could set it to a lower setting, whether that be 5-10 seconds or 1 second, and it's going to go ahead and reply right away. That's totally up to you. I recommend starting with 30 seconds and then adjusting from there. I would also recommend a maximum of 10 messages per conversation. This way you're not spending so much money per person. And if it requires more than 10 messages, then you can jump in and finish out that conversation. And the last thing is making sure that the bot goes to sleep if you manually jump into the conversation, meaning you see a conversation happening and you want to go ahead and jump in instead of the AI, then you can go ahead and turn this on, and you can set it between 2 hours and 24 hours, and you're going to be all set from there. The next part is the plan settings. As I mentioned, it's going to be 2 cents per response. So if you set it to 10 messages, it's going to cost you 20 cents per conversation. Next, we want to go to bot goals. In bot goals, this is where we start to set the personality, the intent, and any sort of additional information about the bot. So the personality, you can go ahead and make any edits here. Make sure to set the correct intent of the bot so it knows what the end goal is. If your end goal is to book calls, then make sure to put book a call right away, or book a call. If your intention is to, maybe just answer questions, then you can just answer their queries. If your intention is to send them somewhere, then you can go ahead and set that here as well. Next is really adding any sort of additional information. As you can see, it shows examples of what to avoid and what to use. So in terms of language, how do you want the bot to speak, and what do you want them to avoid? And let me go ahead and open this up here. And there are some additional rules that you can set for the bot. This way, if you don't like something about the bot, you can go ahead and add a rule, whether to avoid or to use. In this case, you're going to see never put the year when booking, always put the month name first, then the day. simple things like this where it can really maximize your bot for how you would want to respond. And the more you give it, obviously, the better it's going to be and the more accurate it's going to be. And then once you're done with this, you can go ahead and click save at the bottom here. In this case, I didn't add anything new, so it's not going to save anything. But let's go ahead and go to bot training now. So in bot training, this is where the magic happens, which is you're going to train the bot based on your services, your products, your website, or whatever you can provide to it. So in this case, the way it works is you're going to provide some sort of URL or domain, and then it's going to go and collect that data and learn from it. So in my case, I only wanted it to learn from one page. I don't want it to scroll my entire website. I just wanted to learn about the sales reboot system, what it's all about. And so I only trained it on that. In this case, these are two different links. One is the website link, and the other one is a Google Doc, which I made a public doc. And this is something you could do as well if you don't have a website yet, or you're in the process of building a website. You can go ahead and just put it all in a Google Doc like this. So you can go to docs.google.com, create a new doc, and then when the share settings, you want to set it to public and view all. So once you set it to public and view all, then you can copy the link that it gives you, and then you can paste it in here as the exact URL and click get data. Also, another thing you could do is you could put your entire domain here, right? So let's say you have a website with 20 pages. You can put your URL as the main domain, and then it's going to crawl your entire website and all the links you have on it, and it's going to record that information and get trained on it. I personally don't recommend, if you have more than 20 pages, to do it this way, just because it just may take too long, or it'll get stuck or something, or it may take pages that you may not want it to take or talk about in the chatbot, right? So you can go ahead and just go and do one by one with your main services and main pages that you wanted to learn from. And once you've provided that data to the bot, you can also set Q&As. So let's say you don't have a Q&A on the website and you want to go into depth about specific questions or answers, you can go ahead and add specific Q&As down here. Also, when you're testing the bot, which we're going to do in a second here, you may see that the way that the bot responded is not quite how you would want the bot to respond. And so you can go ahead and correct it with a Q&A answer. So let me show you how that works. So let's say someone responded or sent a message here. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of work through it here. So for example, let's say I didn't like the way that it responded to this here. I can go click the down arrow here, or the down thumbs down. I can adjust the question if I want to, or just leave it. And then I can go ahead and provide the correct answer or the best answer to that question. And then you just click train bot. In this case, I've already done that, so I can go ahead and continue. And you just want to go ahead and do this chatbot test 5, 10, 20 times with different questions, different answers, and see what comes up, and then adjust anything that you don't like. You can click the refresh button here and start as a new message and so forth. So do this 5, 10, 20 times. Add your FAQs, adjust the questions and answers, and then go ahead and you'd be done from there. All right, so step 3 is we're going to create a chat widget that then we're going to put onto your website, and that chat widget is already going to be connected to your AI chatbot. So you don't have to do anything extra. All you have to do is create that chat widget. I'll show you exactly how to do that. And then we're going to go ahead and update it a little bit, add some content in terms of the initial text and branding and colors. And then it's going to be ready to go to upload onto your website. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go and exit here. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to sites. Under sites, you're going to have the tab here, chat widget. When you're creating a new chat widget, you have the option for SMS, email chat, or live chat. For the AI specifically, it only does SMS. Right now, it's not doing any sort of email responses. So you can still select this option, but you want to make sure to ask for their phone number, and you want to make sure that you've connected your phone number inside of GoHighLevel. If you want to kind of go the faster route, then you can go the live chat route. You can select live chat, and then it's going to allow you to put that onto your website right away. You don't need a phone number. You don't need anything else. You just need to embed the widget onto the website. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So once you've opened up your chat widget, all you have to do is now adjust the style, adjust the colors. If you want some sort of custom colors, you can click the custom field here. You can adjust the typography. You can add your welcoming message here, and you can continue to customize it in different ways. Maybe you want it on the left side, or on the top, or on the bottom right. Whichever option you want, you can go ahead and select that. You can add the title, which is up here. And then you can go ahead and either add the email field or remove it, totally up to you. You can add a contact form before they start the live chat, or you can just leave it open where they can just start messaging the chatbot by itself. And then you can start setting up some of these additional settings here if you want to. But none of it is required. The most important part is that you have the live chat widget connected to your AI, which we've already set that up. And you want to make sure that everything here is set up to your branding and however you want it to be set up. Now, once you've done all of these things here, all you have to do next is go ahead and get the code for the chatbot or the chat widget. You're going to copy this code and you want to then embed it in the body or the footer section of your website. So if you're not sure how to do this, what you could do is hand it over to your tech, or just do a quick YouTube search about how to add it to your body or the footer. And it's pretty simple. You just copy and paste and you're good to go there. In this case, if you're using GoHighLevel, you can go to your funnel, and there's in the settings, you have the option to paste it in the body. So I'll show you what that looks like. If I go to funnels and I go here, I can go to the settings on top here and I can copy it and paste it here. But that's only if you want it on every single page of that funnel. If you don't want it on every single page, then I don't recommend putting it here. Instead, what I recommend is going into the actual page itself, whichever one you want, and pasting it into the body here as well. So there's going to be an option for tracking code. and you have the option for header or footer. In this case, we're going to put it into the footer. You can also put it in the body if you add the element to it, which is the code element here. But the easiest way is just to put it into the footer and you're good to go. You don't have to do anything else besides just click publish. And if I go to my website now, you're going to see it's going to take a little bit to load here. There we go. So we have now the chat widget on here. That's pretty much it for the AI chatbot. We've added it to the website. We've added it to the footer or the body, and we've applied it to either one page or all pages. If you want to apply it to all pages, you want to put it into, like I mentioned, in the main settings. If you want it to be on a specific page, you want to go into the editor and put it onto that page directly into the body or the footer, depending on your tool. Maybe you have WordPress, maybe you have Wix, maybe you have GoHighLevel, maybe you have ClickFunnels. It may vary a little bit on where you put it, but as long as it's in either the body or the footer, you should be good to go. And once you test it, you'll see that it's working perfectly fine. In conclusion, if you need any support or have any questions with setting up your AI chatbot, you can leave a comment below, or you can click the link below or go to Xillionaire.co. Fill out the form, tell us a little bit about your business, and then happy to do a free consultation and a free systems evaluation for your business. It's 100% free, no requirement to purchase anything. It's our way of adding value to small businesses and to help people implement these AI tools into their business as well. So let me know and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.